Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and I have been on a meat-based carnivore diet for almost 4 years now. In today's video, I want to talk about those situations that you're in where you just get really hungry out of nowhere. We're out running errands, we're doing the school pickups and drop-offs, and all of a sudden you just get really hungry. In a perfect world, we would have some homemade jerky packed, I'd keep a steak in my purse, I'd have something prepared that I could eat on hand if I got hungry. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. And in those situations, it's the easiest to cave and end up eating something that really isn't gonna help you hit your goals. So what I wanna do today is to give you 3 places that you can stop, and within minutes, you're gonna have a meaty meal, and you're gonna be able to get back on your way feeling satisfied and squashing those cravings. Your first option is to simply find the nearest gas station. For the most part, gas stations are gonna have some really good options. Maybe they won't have all of these options, but they're gonna have something. Gas stations nowadays carry things like hard-boiled eggs, meat and cheese roll-ups, different types of cheese, pork rinds, jerky. You could even just grab a hot dog and eat it without the bun. One thing to be careful of in the gas station is certain types of pork rinds and jerkies may not be the cleanest, and you're going to want to avoid them. Look for pork rinds that have less ingredients than this. Things like pork skin and fat. I personally would stay away from anything that's Jack Link's brand or Slim Jim because they tend to have a ton of junk in it. Look for better alternatives like the Tillamook Zero Sugar, or even something that's going to have less carbs in it than the traditional Jack Links. One of the most obvious places to go when you're desperate for food right away is probably the grocery store. So I'm sitting in front of the grocery store. Right when you walk in, rotisserie chicken. Easy, hot, ready to go meal. All wrapped up in a bag for you, and maybe not the cleanest thing to eat in your car, but it's definitely possible. So for well under $10, you can be eating in your car in a matter of minutes. The deli section often has some leftover shredded chicken as well as the cold baked chicken. Grocery stores are also going to have a lot more variety for things like pork rinds and beef jerkies. So the low sugar, low carb, clean varieties of those is going to be much more possible when you're at a bigger selection like a grocery store. Things like pepperoni and cheese are also really abundant, and you could even go more simple and grab some cream cheese and smoked salmon. You're also going to have things like pre-sliced deli meat that are already ready to go, where you don't even have to go up and order. You can just grab one that's already sliced and head out the door after you pay. I have no shame in admitting the times when I have sat in my car and just munched on a rotisserie chicken or had some pork rinds and sour cream, which does lead me to the point that came up on Instagram, random. Sour cream, after you open it and you put it in the fridge, and all that liquid comes to the top. I was asking everybody on Instagram, do you stir it or do you dump it out? I've always dumped it out. Most people stir it, but then through the comments and the DMs that I got back, y'all were telling me that that's where the carbs are. Like the part of the starchiness that comes out of the sour cream is what rises to the top. So if you dump it out, it's going to have less carbs. Like, I don't know how true that is or how many carbs you're saving, but I've always been a dumper, and now I know why. I got my appetizer. And my main course. Hot. It's hot, but it's really good. And if all of those things that I said are considered unacceptable to you because they're not clean enough, or you don't even have time to get out of your car, or you got a sleeping kid strapped in the car seat and you are just so hungry but you don't want to wake them because they're finally napping, drive-through burger patties. Most places like Wendy's, McDonald's, In-N-Out is my favorite. They all are just with beef, and most of them use salt to season. Most of them don't use any oils. You obviously can always ask, but if you're looking for something nice and clean that's beef only, that's going to be the best place to go. Okay, I am at Burger King, and I have not tried this here before, so we're going to see how it goes.
Hello, welcome to Burger King. I'm so sorry about that. Wait, what can you get for you tonight?
Can I just have 2 large patties, but just the patties in a container, please?
2 Whopper patties in a container?
Yes, please.
Alright, your total is $4.96. Second window.
Thank you.
Of course.
That was easy. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too. Okay, 2 Whopper burger patties for $4.58 plus tax, so $4.96, under $5, and I'm ready. Okay, and here we go. 2 burger patties in a container. Depending on the circumstances, I could have ordered cheese on top of them, but I know that cheese at fast food places is not the cleanest. Sometimes I'll bring my own cheese if I'm traveling, depending on what's going on. So I always do have my own salt. I'm gonna put lots of salt on these, just because I love lots of salt, and we even got some grill marks on here. That's pretty good. Under $5, less than 5 minutes. Hopefully those ideas were helpful. If burger patties from a fast food restaurant and everything else that I showed was not clean enough for you, maybe you should never leave the house. Ideally, we would eat fresh meat at home. All of the things that I have shown have been a part of my journey to lose weight and to regain my health, in combination with eating lots of fresh, simply cooked meat at home. It's easy when we're home every day, we can prepare everything, but in a pinch, in these moments where I'm really hungry and I'm stressed and I'm busy, finding really good, acceptable options is sometimes better than finding the perfect way of eating. So in general, I hope that you can find what works best for you, because I have. Have a good one. Thanks for the support, guys.